Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Foxy New.
Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back to the IBFP, the only channel that's going to tell you the raw, unbiased truth. And look, let's just break it down. Undisputed could be Anthony Joshua versus Dillian, the body snatcher Whyte. Look, let's just break it down. Eddie Hearn stated, and this is according to Sky Sports News and Michael Benson, that all Anthony Joshua wants is the WBC title. If Fury does not want to fight Dillian Whyte, then Whyte will be elevated to champion from interim champion. What will happen? Joshua will fight Whyte straight away for the undisputed championship. And look, let's just be real about the situation. You know, Anthony Joshua wants to be great. He wants to fight for the undisputed championship of the world. This has been his goal for a long time. It looks like Tyson Fury has shown no interest in facing Dillian Whyte. And look, we're just going to break it down with nothing but the truth and facts. And we start off with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is the WBC champion. And look, at the end of the day, Tyson Fury has already come out and stated and hinted that he's not interested in facing Dillian Whyte and that he'd be open to relinquishing the WBC title so he can face Anthony Joshua. That's what he's looking at. He's looking at facing, Deontay Wilder for the belt on the line. But when it comes to Dillian Whyte, it doesn't matter. That makes no sense to me. Tyson, I've never defended my belts. Fury is not keeping the same energy. I mean, we've already seen Frank Warren come out and also state that, on behalf of Tyson Fury, state that he ain't fighting Dillian Whyte. That ain't happening this year, and next year it ain't gonna happen. He wants Anthony Joshua. We would like to see the fight with all the belts, absolutely. But if a belt is not on the line, who cares? It's the fight we want to see. This is where Frank Warren is wrong. Frank, I need a new hairpiece Warren. He needs to be honest about the situation. We don't want to see Joshua Fury. We want to see Undisputed. That's a good fight, Joshua Fury, but at the end of the day, what difference does it make if it's not for all the belts? That's what makes it a historic fight. That's what makes it a legacy fight. We don't want a guy that's relinquishing a belt, ducking Dillian Whyte to try to make a fight. That doesn't make any sense. Dillian Whyte deserves his opportunity, deserves his shot, and you need to do the right thing and fight him. Don't duck out on your mandatory. Don't duck out on your obligation. Dillian Whyte has been ducked for a long time, and that's why this fight has to happen to determine who the real WBC champion is. Tyson Fury is moving like Deontay Wilder with the same coward's mentality. And look, we've already seen Mauricio Suleiman, the WBC president, come out and state multiple times on multiple platforms that the Wilder versus Fury 3 winner must face the mandatory Dillian Whyte. That has to happen. Dillian Whyte has to get his shot. And I understand Tyson Fury understands how dangerous Dillian Whyte is. Dillian Whyte roughed him up in sparring. He understands that Dillian Whyte digs to the body, brings a lot of pressure, and hits very hard. That's a style that Tyson Fury has avoided his entire career. He does not fight fighters with the style of Dillian Whyte. He fights guys with a completely different style who looks to throw 1 or 2 shots at a time, and Tyson Fury can time them and pick them apart. He does not like that style. In addition to this, if you were so gung-ho about, facing Anthony Joshua, then explain to me, why'd you turn down a 60-40 offer for the same belts that would be offered if you dropped the WBC? It doesn't make sense. Obviously, you're looking to duck Dillian Whyte. Obviously, you're looking for a payday against Joshua. You're not looking to be great, because if you're looking to be great, then you're not making history by dropping a belt. We got to be real about the facts. And look, we've already seen Tyson Fury duck Dillian Whyte once before for the WBC Diamond belt before he even fought Deontay Wilder. He agreed to face Dillian Whyte, and then he backed out, calling Whyte a bum, while he proceeded to fight more bum. Tyson Fury doesn't keep the same energy. But we know Anthony Joshua wants to be great. We've seen Anthony Joshua call out Tyson Fury, wanting to do the undisputed title fight as soon as he got his belt. We've seen Anthony Joshua keep the same energy before Tyson Fury had a belt and went to Deontay Wilder wanting to do undisputed. Offered the man a huge multi-million-dollar contract, $100 million contract, one-off contract. Offered this man multiple contracts. And yes, Deontay Wilder wanted none of the smoke. And, we've seen back as, as far back as 2016, Anthony Joshua was stating that his main career goal is to be an undisputed champion of the world. We know Anthony Joshua wants all the smoke. We know Anthony Joshua wants to fight the best. We know how great Anthony Joshua wants to be. He's already unified titles. He's already defended belts. We see Anthony Joshua really wants to be a great fighter, and undisputed is more important than Tyson. I can't believe I take steroids Fury, allegedly. We got to be honest and unbiased about the situation. Look, at the end of the day, the next fight that we're likely to see for undisputed, if Tyson Fury does continue to duck Dillian Whyte, continue to avoid him, just like Frank Warren said, just like Tyson Fury said, then we will get undisputed. And it will not be Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. It will be Anthony Joshua versus Dillian Whyte in a mega rematch in the All-British Showdown, which would be one of the biggest fights in heavyweight boxing history. And that is being honest and unbiased.